Hi, my name is Kyle Rand, and I'm a digital media specialist with Serve Marketing. At Serve, our goal is to help businesses connect to their ideal customer online through the use of story-based digital marketing. And my role in that is web development and video production, though I've been known to dabble in graphic design and outerwear modeling at time to time. What I want to talk about today is how we create professional marketing videos for our clients to be able to succinctly tell their story online to their ideal customer. So we've created a 4-step guide to help you create marketing videos that simply work. So let's jump right into it. Step 1, create a plan for your video. The first part of planning is figuring out the purpose, whether that be brand awareness, authority, engagement, or lead capture. Next, you want to actually map out the story that your video will tell. So just like your favorite movie, your video needs to have a beginning, middle, and end, with the end being that your customer falls deeply in love with you and you live happily ever after. Oh, wait, wrong movie? One method that we use at Serve is storyboarding, and this is a great tool because it helps you visualize what the end result of the video will look like. Each frame in the storyboard should represent a change in the imagery on screen. In many cases, it can be really helpful to write out a script for your production. Now, whether this be a soft outline or an in-depth screenplay for a short story, understanding what you're going to say before you hit record can be extremely helpful and save you tons of time in starting and stopping, and you understand what I mean. Next step is production. This is the fun part. Not always. This is where you actually go out and shoot the thing. Like not, shoot the thing like with a gun, but you record something. Now, in this phase, it's especially important to reference all of your planning material, outlines, storyboards, scripts created to help guide you through this process of telling your story. You'll want to record all outlined and scripted content. You'll also want to capture as much supporting B-roll as possible in order to serve as a buffer between rough cuts and the editing phase. Trust me, having enough B-roll can make a world of difference in post-production. Step 3, post-production. Before you begin editing, the first thing you want to do is move all of your media into folders that correspond to the content that each piece of media contains. This also means renaming the files so that when you're in your editor, you can actually search by the file name and you don't have to go through each file and preview to find the footage that you're looking for. Once you have all of your media in place, you want to begin compiling your storyline in your editor. Now remember, you do have a plan, so go back to your outline, storyboard, or script and begin piecing together the story that you want to tell. Now, once the story is compiled in the editor, you'll want to start dropping in B-roll and images. Make sure that these images make sense and that you're not just randomly plopping in media where it feels right. Now that you've got some B-roll, you can begin adding in titles such as lower thirds or text overlays to give even more information to your customer about what they're seeing or hearing on the screen. Finally, you'll want to add in some background music if it applies for your video. In some cases, it won't. The thing to keep in mind is that you want your background music to be subtle enough as to not overtake any voiceover, but not so quiet that it seems unintentional. All right, now we're done editing. Time to export. A good practice is to export in a couple different formats. Primarily, you want to have a high quality export for media platforms such as Vimeo or YouTube. You'll also want to export some lower resolution videos as well to be able to be hosted on your website. Refer back to your plan as a guide for what media formats you'll need to export your video to. Now, if some of this sounds daunting, you may want to think about hiring a video production team to help create this for you. Always consider hiring professionals that are willing to be flexible and learn your business in order to help tell your story. Well, that's all I have for now. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. Please remember to subscribe to our channel and follow us on social media.